Wide open.
Wide open until you land.
Welcome back, I'm Tedward. Welcome to the 2027 Ram 1500 TRX SRT. The TRX is back, baby, and it's packing a 6.2 liter supercharged V8. That supercharger has a displacement of 2.4 liters. And now for 2027, this thing makes 777 horsepower, 680 pound-feet of torque, mated to its 8-speed automatic gearbox, driving all 4 wheels. This Baja Desert Runner is ready to thrill and jump and land with grace, because it is now more than it ever was. Back when this first came out, we couldn't believe that Ram was giving us that truck, but they never put the SRT badge on it. It had 702 horsepower, and well, it was big. I just remember everybody reviewing this thinking, how the heck are we gonna park it? And then we got used to it, and then we wanted more. When they took it away, we wanted it back, and here it is in all of its glory, and now it's got more power thanks to a revised intake, thanks to the red-eye valve train, and thanks to some other trickery like increasing fuel pressure from 5 bar to 7 bar. This can now make almost 800 horsepower. Obviously, we've got this long travel suspension because we're going to be jumping these trucks today. There's one in the air right now, and I cannot wait to experience this thing, but we're going to do some on-road impressions first because I want to know how it drives. This is quite luxurious. The interior has all been revised as well. It's still gonna look ultimately familiar if you have the older truck, but the TRX gets nicer seats, you get nicer side bolsters. These lock it in place because you've got some of this Alcantara stuff going on. All the red accents go to show that this thing means business and it's a little extra special. Ventilated and heated seats up front and in the rear, but the front seats get massage seats. So yeah, you can be doing desert running Baja stuff while getting a massage. In the back, right out in the open, you can see these Bilstein active terrain dynamics dampers. There's lots of stuff going on here, and some of the coolest things about this truck is that when it's airborne and it realizes that there's full droop in the suspension, it disconnects that transfer case, it cuts fuel, it does all kinds of trickery to A, protect the vehicle, and B, make sure that you're gonna have the best airborne experience possible. The back, you get a short bed, it'll do the job. I feel like a lot of automakers are going this route, and unfortunately we don't get any long boy beds in this. That would be cool, but this is going to be plenty if you're packing up and going out into the wilderness for a while. You definitely get your stuff, your mountain bikes, whatever the heck you're doing there. Let's see, actually, does this, let's see. Oh yeah. And that motor does not sound strained. I was just in an F-150 Tremor, and I remember putting that up thinking, man, that is doing a lot of work. That actually sounded pretty darn good. In the back, holy cow. Actually, let's turn it around. We'll start it up because you need to hear this thing. I've got the red TRX key because we do have red-eye equipment in this thing. Goodness, it's so good. Actually, before we turn it around, let me show you under the hood while we've got it in the good light. This hood scoop's all functional, and under the hood, there you've got it. Look at this. I mean, it's proper SRT stuff. That is a Hellcat motor. Look at this monster cone filter intake. I mean, holy cow. They really went all out with this thing, and it's so much fun that you can open the hood to your pickup truck and see that monster supercharger sitting under there. Oh, that's not gonna get old today, I'm gonna tell you that much. It's not gonna get old any day. So obviously the bodywork on the TRX is wide, it's bold. Check out this exhaust. But I have to say, my favorite kitschy little thing that they did on this truck is this guy right here. They put a T-Rex, a literal Tyrannosaurus Rex badge on the back of this thing, but that's not actually the most important part of this. SRT is now really claiming ownership over the TRX. And that's fun because in the past, they were like, well, we're more of like a street performance brand. So maybe despite the fact that we're designing the TRX in the first generation, maybe we don't put the SRT badge on it. Now they're doing full ownership of it and it's nice to see. But every angle of this TRX is noticeable. You will not be seeing one of these in traffic and wonder if it's an RHO. You will not be seeing one of these and wondering if it's anything but what this thing has to offer. Up front, it is just outrageous, and you've got the beautiful red accents. I don't know, man. I'm just having a good time. Dodge likes to party, and they take their engineering seriously, but like, they have an entertaining sense of humor. And you know what? The only thing is I'm like such a goofball every time I try to step into this thing. I'm getting there. We'll figure it out. But even like little nice touches here. You've got this leather wrapped with the red stitching on that A-pillar grab handle. I like that. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is no joke. Oh no, this one doesn't have the sunroof. That's okay. We will make do. 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds out of your pickup truck. Now, what's the fuel economy? Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. Right now, we're averaging 11. We'll see what happens by the end of this particular trip, but I'm having a lovely time, and I'm not gonna let something like fuel prices take away from my fun. Just blown away at how this thing puts down power. We were coming out of a corner, I went straight to the floor, no wheel spin. I mean, that is genuinely impressive stuff. So they know their stuff when it comes to putting power down on these vehicles, because I'll tell you what, I was in an Infiniti QX65, obviously not related, much less power, all-wheel drive, and I genuinely was spinning up the tires when I would do something like that. And that has so much less torque to manage. And this is just doing everything for me. This supercharger, ever present. I'm gonna telescope you in a little bit. There we go. Let's see, why don't we open that rear glass? I can't stop hitting it. Oh my God. Be respectful by the neighbors, but here in Michigan, the neighbors all drive Rams. So something tells me they wouldn't be super disappointed to hear this thing screaming next to their homes, but we will keep the speeds reasonable. Let's take a quick peek at our drive modes so we can customize anything we want. In sport mode, everything's just turned up. So let's go custom setup. We'll give ourselves sport transmission, paddles on, stability, we'll go street. Suspension, we'll go sport, steering, street. You can do rock if you want it a little bit softer. I've got metal paddles here. Back to nav. Oh my God, did you hear that? This is something else. All right, we're in a cornfield. I've got visibility to my back. Let's do a launch control here. So we'll go into sport mode, launch button, apply brake pressure, apply full throttle. Oh yes, and these brakes are mighty. We're doing this all within the realm of about 60 miles an hour. It sounds so much more ridiculous than what we're doing, but the vehicle is fast. I mean, this thing is cooking. I can smell those brakes. It'll still tow 8,100 pounds if that matters to you, if that's something you're doing with this thing. I mean, obviously it has variable suspension, so it can firm up that suspension for towing, but a Baja truck typically isn't going to be your main choice if primarily you're towing things. You want something a little more stiff and rigid, but I mean, it will do the trick. My goodness. All right, I added a manual mode. So that's the sound it makes when it has a rev cut and you have not upshifted. Worth showing you. Why not? I have successfully managed to reduce this from 11 miles per gallon to 10.9. Yeah, this is a thirsty one. I just love a long travel suspension designed for some Baja stuff. It's got some nice body roll in it, a little bit of squat and dive, and that's fun. You can just play with the weight transfer at your leisure, and because you can adjust it, you can soften it and stiffen it. You can drop a wheel into the dirt, it just doesn't matter. I think my favorite thing about this right now is that it has a sense of humor, but it's also good. It's not just a laugh. Sometimes when you're driving something that is purely the laugh, then, I don't know, it loses a little bit of the joy if there's no refinement to it or if it's not actually good. But this thing is just absolutely refined and happy to do what it needs to do. Let's see, I think we're going right here. So I want you to take a look at this nav screen, and I'm having to move it around. The reason that is because I stupidly went the wrong way, and they have preset a nice little drive route for us, and I pulled out and I couldn't tell which way it wanted me to go. I went right, I should have gone left, so I'm doing the turn by turn in reverse, which it cannot do. So don't worry, we're good. It's not the fault of that navigation, that's all me. The steering wheel is the right size. It's got this nice leather wrap to it. It's comfortable. Ram box truck. These are nice ventilated seats, by the way. Sometimes when you get in ventilated seats, when your back is against them, you basically block all the ventilation holes and then essentially nothing happens. These are actually cooling me nicely, so definitely a bit of pressure back there, which is good. That's what you want to see. There we go, we can see through it. Easy to make some passes in this thing, that's for sure. See how she gets on the highway. also has level 2 driving, so we can turn on the assist. And look at that. Takes a little bit of energy off of me. Close this up. Nice and reasonable out here. These light up green to let me know that it's activated and doing its thing. Not ping-pong in between lanes as far as I can tell. It's doing a lane change for me. I mean, for all the absurdity and excessive power and body cladding and ridiculous suspension and just theater of this whole thing, it's also just a really good car to live with. The big compromise, I suppose, is fuel. And that's not nothing. We've got another Mopar boy behind us. I see a Charger.
Floor it going down here. There you go. And brake for the turn. And then send it, man. Here, let's go wide open throttle. Wide open. Keep it wide open until you land.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Fly over, whoops. And then slow down for this turn. And then shoot for 45 again. Just don't punch it.
I can't believe you guys built this thing.
Nice, nice. Alright, slow down for the turn. Hammer down, hammer down.
Wide open.
Wide open until you land. There you go.
Wow. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Dude, you guys let us do this?
Yes.
This is crazy.
Alright, man, cool down, lap. That's laps.
Dude, thank you. That's amazing.
Hey, all the work that I put into this truck, I want to show it off, you know? What do you think about like the agility and the handling?
I cannot.
A 6,000 pound truck.
Okay, so I can't believe that the suspension isn't just like bottoming out. I can't believe the way this thing is transferring power. I can't believe that I can brake. Like, you're the only reason I would have ever gone wide open there is because you're telling me to.
Yes.
But like, if I did this 20 times by myself, I don't think I ever would have done that alone. So I think that's gonna do it for the all-new 2027 Ram TRX SRT. We're back at the Redbud Motocross Park. This thing is insane. She's driving that PG Cruiser, keeping it alive. I think they have really delivered on what this vehicle, what this truck has always been, and improved upon it. They haven't gone so crazy with a redesign or a restyle that ruined the essence of what it was. I mean, it's just more. It's just a beautiful evolution. And now with 777 horsepower, it's just even faster and more ridiculous. Is it perfect? No. I think the suspension can be a little bouncy sometimes, but again, that's really easy to forgive because it's a pickup truck. So it's only nitpicky when you're looking at it from the perspective of how sporty it is. It raises the bar on itself, so it begs you to have some level of critique. But I think it really sorts itself out well. I'm so impressed by the way it puts this power down. There's a great Freightliner toter home just like ours. Oh man, I miss driving that thing. But you do need the infotainment screen to get to your cooled seats. You don't need it to get to your massage seats. That button's over here, and it's quite nice. I mean, look, it's got supercharger whine, it's got displacement, it's got bark, it's got body cladding, it's got big fat fenders. In a world where we're watching everybody go to these like cyberpunk silly designs that are like, I don't know, maybe we'll like them later. Ram is sticking with some tried and true stuff that definitely feels authentic to the brand. And man, you couldn't think of two more opposite things. We're at a motocross track and we've got a proper cyclist on that track. All right, let's park this thing up, do one last little walk around because I want you to just hear this thing. Oh, it means serious business in a world of electrification and hybridization and just kind of putting nannies in everything. This Ram TRX SRT stands apart. My goodness. You'll never mistake this for anything else on the road. Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget to respect the drive. Get those credit cards with gas points ready if you're looking for one of these bad boys. I think you'll enjoy it, even if you're spending vile amounts of money to do it. Anyway, don't forget to respect the drive, and I'll see you in the next one.